Hey guys, classichomer here. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest II. Since last time I went ahead and got that leather shield, and I bought a couple medical herbs and antidote herbs because, well, if you haven't noticed, this guy doesn't really get the ability to heal himself. So, I'll have to take care of that artificially with drugs, or herbs. You know, the all-natural way of tending to your wounds. And that was a pretty short trip. And now we should be in the castle of Sumataria. I was going to say kingdom, but I guess we were kind of already within the general kingdom area. So, man, everyone's kind of slowly catching on to this whole thing that Moonbrook got a little screwed. And new in this version of the game, there's a merchant here who you could do most of your shopping with. I think, yeah, you can get all this stuff at Leftwind, where I just was, but he doesn't sell the leather shield. That's the difference. It's like, there's one thing missing. So, let's go and explore this place and learn more about, well, the rest of the world, actually. Okay, so yeah, this prince that we can get in this castle, it's more of a... well, he's actually more of an all-rounder. I didn't need to talk to her again. This is the item shop. You could buy more herbs there. I don't need to. I've already stocked up on nearly as much as I can carry. Let's speak with the nun. Yeah, I would certainly agree with that. The world definitely seems to be in chaos. Of course, you know, myself and my cousins will get together and we'll totally kick his ass. After all, it's not like I can do it alone. Ooh, the silver key. Silver doors. You mean like this? No, he does not mean the jail cell doors. Not even this kind of door over here. This would be a golden frame door. We saw a silver frame door in Leftwind and in Lauracia. Yes, I suppose. I mean, I guess I'm a friend of his. I never met him, but, you know, whatever. Ah, he sounds lazy. You have a lazy brother. He sucks. You shouldn't be so lazy. Prince Cain. Huh. Apparently my naming situation has gone rather religious. Actually, the prince and the princess's names will be, you know, different depending on what you named your main character. So, since I named my character Roland, which has a slight religious connotation to it, if I remember right, Roland was a French knight in the Crusades fought against, like, Spanish Muslims? Something like that. There's some legend about him, but, you know, being legend in real life, it's false. If it were a video game legend, it would certainly be true. And there's Spring Bravery to the north of Lauracia, which means that it's northeast of here. Or kind of more easty than northy, but you know, whatever. And we can speak with this king. He wants us to go find Cain, who has already set out for the Spring Bravery. So, naturally, we need to go and find him. And we'll go ahead and save the game here. Yeah, I think I'm good. Let's keep moving. Hey, get out of the way. What's up these stairs? Oh. Apparently, a royal bedroom? The princess gets her own room, but then I guess the king and queen would... well, there is no queen here, is there? Well, I assume that they would be sleeping in the nice-looking beds. And then, well, poor Prince Cain probably sleeps on those beds outside the main bedroom, master bedroom. Well, let's head out to the Spring of Bravery, since there's not really much else we can do there. And I could have gone and gotten much better equipment, but it's not really worth it. I don't remember if I really showed these guys very well. Drakes are kind of like they were before. Iron Ants have less HP. They only got like 5 HP compared to Drakes' 9. But they seem to have a lot more defense. So, you may be more capable to one-shot a Draki than you would an Iron Ant. Of course, by level 4, I should be able to one-shot either of them. Yeah. Although, I think Iron Ants were doing more damage to me. While grinding, it seemed like Iron Ants were able to hit me, even after I got the Leather Shield, whereas Drakkies were not. Ooh, a Wild Rat. I'm pretty sure that Wild Rats are relatively the same as everything else we've come across so far. No real changes here. Yeah, they got like 10 HP. And they could drop a Medical Herb, which would be pretty cool. In fact, I think nearly everything we've seen so far has a chance to drop Medical. Speaking of, boom, Medical Herb. Nice. I'll keep that around. I'll probably need it sometime during the Spring of Bravery. And more Drakkies there. Well, really kind of said all I can about them in this game. They're kind of pushovers. Of course, starting off with the Copper Sword, everything's sort of a pushover for me right now. Well, you know, since I've been at level 3 or higher. Just, yeah. It's a good idea to get about to level 3. I got to level 4 just because I wanted to get those herbs, and, well, getting the money, I got the levels. The one thing I miss in this game that was in the Game Boy Color game is that when you look on your status screen, it tells you what your maximum HP is. This game won't do that. So, thankfully, the caves in this game don't start off being dark. In fact, I don't think that there's any cave in this game that's actually, you know, dark and you can't see what's going on. You need to use, like, a torch or the Radiant spell or anything like that to see. So, that was an interesting aspect of Dragon Quest 1. I'm kinda glad they ditched it for Dragon Quest 2. Ooh, treasure chest down there. Well, I think I'm stocked up completely on items. Yeah, I'm just gonna use one of those Medical Herbs then. Kinda hurting anyway. And in this, I'll find another Medical Herb! Yay! And random battles as soon as I turn around. Oh well. Random battles are good for the soul. Unless you die. Which, you know, you should try and not let that happen by leveling up. Speaking of which, I just hit level 5 in that battle. Over here we can find another treasure chest. And those guys got an ambush on me. That was just wonderful. 88 gold. Not too bad. I'll be needing that for later. Not too much later, though. Thankfully, I haven't run into anything in here that's been particularly powerful. Although they are slowly wearing me down. I see I'm at 24 health now. Yeah, even though I can one-shot everything, they seem to still be able to get at least a hit in on me. Let's see what's down here. I don't think anyone actually told us that. Oh, well, I'll go find it. Now that I know it does that, I'll say that I do. Well, cool. He's going to pray for me. Pray to the goddess. Because in Dragon Quest, we have a goddess, not a god. And just up around here, should be most of the way there. Yeah, you can see water. That looks like a spring, and really starting to take a beating here. I would like to make it up to the spring before I have to heal. I'll worry about that chest later. Old man, have you seen my cousin anywhere? Well, I guess I'll get baptized first. Yeah, I actually am. And great. So he's looking for me too, and he's already gone to my home. Great, we must have just missed him. I don't know how we've just missed him. I suppose that he set out about the same time we did, and instead of going to the town, he just went straight here. Man, I thought he was supposed to be lazy. Sounds kind of impatient. Oh, let's check this chest now. It'd be nice to find this prince. Okay, cool. At least I got the jump on them. It was not a very long time between fights, though. Game doesn't want me to get a word in edgewise. Anyway, I'll say it'd be nice if we find this prince, if only to cut down the battle time. Oh, no, we can just leave the herb in this chest. Thankfully, it doesn't make the herb disappear. We'll go ahead and use another medical herb, just because I have an abundance of them. Oh, I don't want to talk, I want to open. There we go. Now I have another antidote herb. Which is nice. I'm kind of glad I haven't found anything that poisons yet. Thankfully, that wasn't a Speak of the Devil moment. I think you can run into one enemy in here that can cause poison. I'll show it if I run into it. Otherwise, I'll definitely have a chance to show them later. In any case, let's move right on. In fact, I'm not having any trouble with these guys. I'm just going to meet you guys outside. Okay, made it back out. No real travesty. So let's see if we can't catch up to that prince by heading back home. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to get there quickly. Like, I can't warp there or anything. So, let's walk. And I'll take a shortcut too. They did say that this cave, or the Spring of Bravery, was directly north of Lauratia. So, obviously I should be able to just head kind of south. Actually, didn't I say I was going to start calling that Lauracia? Whatever. I'm sure someone out there is going to correct me on the pronunciation, and then I'll learn how to actually say things right. Like that'll ever happen. Kind of surprised that I haven't come across some of the nastier things out here. Then again, they may have changed the enemy zones, and I can't come across them yet. That'd be nice. You know, one of those ways I was mentioning that they probably made the game a little bit easier. Because, Dragon Quest II, or Dragon Warrior 2 on the NES, really was a kind of unfair game. Let's just make it out of these hills, and we should be practically there. Yeah. Already home. Hey, Dad. I'm bored. Why do I have to walk around and go fight Hargon? Can't you do it? Besides, where is that prince? Okay. Great. So, what? Damn it. You gotta be kidding me. He came here looking for me. I wasn't here. And then he decided to turn around and go looking for me elsewhere. Great. You know, usually if you're looking for someone, or you're both looking for each other, it's easiest to find the other person if one of you stays put. Seriously, if you're ever out somewhere with friends and decide, I can't find the other person, and you can't, you know, contact them by phone, then just have a plan to meet somewhere and just stay there and hope that they show up. Then again, that didn't work out very well for who are they, Rock and Nana? Whoever they were from the previous game. And that one town, Remigular. Yeah, I could heal up at the end. I don't care. I'm almost to the next town anyway. I can rest up there. Anyway, yeah. Come on, people. Have a plan. Get it together. Screw this swamp. I'm just going to walk right through it. Come on, game. I'm almost there. Thank you. Sphera's going to give me another random battle. Okay, screw these losers. I'm going back to the inn. And pray tell, who may you be? Oh, look. It's finally Prince Cain. Yeah, remember how his sister was saying that he's kind of laid back? A little lazy? Yeah, he decided, screw, I'm not going to make it all the way to Cannock from Lauratia. Not that I blame him, Jesus Christ. See how messed up I am. Of course, I did come from the Spring of Bravery. I was doing a round trip. Still. Yay! Now we have a second party member. And it's going to cost twice as much money to rest up at the end now. That's okay. In fact, I probably should have rested up before having him join the party, because he wouldn't have had any kind of damage on him. So, let's check him out. You're level 1. And your stats below. He's a magic fighter. Wonderful. Here's the silver door. We'll need to find the silver key for that. Well, let's take care of something here. Let's get I could get the chain whip. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the chain whip. I'm going to give it to... well, I'm eventually going to give it to Roland. No, don't equip it. And then I'll give Cain my not iron sword, but copper sword. And that'll even out, well, sort of even out the power balance. Unfortunately, Cain's going to be kind of crappy for a little while. So I really don't want to, invest too much on him right this very moment. Instead, we're just going to move this right up here. And I need to go and grind up some levels. So I'm just debating on showing you guys a fight with him now while he's weak. Whoop, don't unequip things. Or... what has not the... blah! Buttons! Or showing you how he's going to be later. God, a club. How could he have made all those trips? Like, seriously, how could he have gotten from Cannock to the Spring of Bravery to Lauratia to here with just a club? What? Keep doing that. Keep going to Island trying to equip things. Sorry, I've been playing Dragon Quest V right now on the DS. I'm so used to the new way of doing things. Screw it. I will get into a fight out here. And this is a good one because of how many enemies there are. Let's see how much damage he can do to the Iron Ant. Roland can just one-shot things. Cain takes 4 damage, whereas I took 1. He only does 2. For comparison, Roland will attack the Iron Ant now. 14. Yeah, I'm like 7 times stronger than he is. He can't even take out the Draken in 1 hit. Of course, I couldn't level 1 either. That's besides the point. He comes kind of weak. So I'm going to take care of powering up Cain. And next time, we'll go and search out some shit. I think someone mentioned a some kind of shrine or monument or something to the west. We'll go check that out later.